All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Cartoon Soup podcast. I'm Marco. I'm here with Mal. Today we're talking about House on the Outlands. This is this short little animated web series. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Okay, in episode 1, Harmony's mom blames her for a mess she didn't make, and then she blames her for a mess she did make.
I love how Harmony is like a demon child, but her mom is just like a normal ass mom. Well, except for the ending, but like she seems so normal to me. Plus, there's that scene where she's baking cookies and Harmony is fighting her copycat. I just love how she also has no idea that people are hunting her daughter.
Oh, you know what? That's a question I had later, but how do we feel about the dumb parent trope? Because Harmony's mom she's experiencing like Phineas and Ferb levels of denial when it comes to her kid.
I think because it was a short series, I wasn't that annoyed by it. Like if it was Phineas and Ferb, I would have had a bit more of a problem with it, but I think the fact that this series was just like overall 10 minutes for one season, I felt indifferent about it. But I can see why that would be frustrating.
Yeah, my initial reaction to Harmony and her mom's dynamic was like, wow, wow, woo, wow, woo, another story about a boy mom cursed to have a daughter. But that was sort of proven wrong in further episodes. She's actually a very loving mother. I'm just going to assume that like she was grieving her mom's death, and then her mom's fine china was broken, and that upset her greatly. But I was so scared that we were going to get like a bad mom.
Yeah, I'm glad her mom is normal. We love a normal mom.
So in episode 2, Harmony is captured by a minion of the big baddie before her faithful sentient stuffed bear saves her.
The teddy bear was so cute, and I like how it's also part werewolf. I think that's a new idea and a bit unique.
You think it's unique? Okay, because this is the third time I've seen a stuffed bear that also becomes like a monster in order to save the little girl it belongs to, which it makes me feel like this is sort of not an uncommon thing.
Okay, I'm curious. Where did you see these last?
The other two were like in video games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, so I found it unique, but like, I guess it's more of a common trope than I thought.
Maybe. And speaking of the stuffed bear, Virgil, his bear form, I feel like it's actually scarier than his monster form. There's just something in the way he's shaped that doesn't sit right with me. I don't know what exactly, but I didn't like him as a stuffed bear. Okay, in episode 3, after opening an obviously cursed chest, Harmony has to kill her evil doppelganger before it kills her mom.
Like I said, the cooking scene was great. I just love how she's listening to music while like they're fighting in the background.
You know what? I wish that instead of her listening to like funky little music, she was listening to like a true crime podcast, because she just sort of, I don't mean to profile, but she just sort of seems like the type of woman to listen to that.
You know, I thought you were gonna say I wish she was listening to metal music or something like that.
Ooh, that would be good too. Yeah. Or maybe just like like a hardcore rap. And then also something about the evil version of Harmony and cookie cutters, and I think there's something there, but I couldn't think too hard.
You mean when she ate like the shadow version, if I'm remembering correctly?
Well, I just mean like, I don't know, you could say something about like, you know, cookie cutters, and then like them and like her different version, and then like the cookies, and then I don't know.
It was worth a shot.
I feel like if I put some thought into it, I could probably, you know, throw out a really good thesis. Okay, episode 4, Harmony is once again abducted, but successfully threatens a rat into bringing her back.
I think this was probably one of my most liked episodes. I found it interesting when they went into that. I don't know if it was like a hell dimension or something, but I liked it.
I think this was definitely the weakest abduction. I think we get like 3 in the series. This was the weakest, especially since the New York rat wasn't really a threat. But I did think the cosmic ooze looked cool. I do wish at the end, when she smashes the mirror, her mom would have like walked up behind her with a broom. I just feel like it totally would have stuck with the idea that her mom has, which is her daughter's always breaking shit. And in episode 5, Harmony gets a black friend. How do we feel about that?
So I want to see more of Zola and Harmony in this show. Zola is the demon hunter, and the scene where after they defeat the demons, after attacking Harmony, when Harmony's mom just comes into the room and they smile at each other and everything, loved it. I really did. And their mom calls them cute too, which I always also found very sweet.
And this means that it's officially a real cartoon. Our white main character gets a black friend. I just hope.
So true. You're so true.
I also agree. I hope that if they make more, Zola isn't forgotten. There's a lot of potential when it comes to these two characters. You know what? Was she not a witch? I felt like she was a witch.
I think she was a demon hunter or something.
I was getting witchy vibes. I hope she's a witch because I feel like a demon and a witch would make like a really good duo.
I don't know. Demon hunter and demon makes more sense to me.
Oh my god. Well, what if she's both? What if she's a demon hunting witch?
Wow, that'd be great too.
Okay, in episode 3, which is our final episode, Harmony is once again captured, but the power of mom love saves her. Wish I knew what that felt like.
that really took me out. That really did. I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to say my notes, and then like, shot.
Sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. We all know what your mom is like, so I don't. I'm not mad about it. But anyways, the ending of the season is so cute. Love the amazing mother-daughter relationship. I thought it was sweet.
What would you even do if you walked in on your kid only to see the remnants of like spontaneous combustion? Like, I honestly think I'd die of shock. Like, what do you even do in that situation?
I have no clue either.
So, continuing on with like with the dumb parent not understanding things or not recognizing things. I think it's funny, and I also think that there is a level of truth in the denial that happens with the parent. I think a lot of parents wouldn't want to believe that their kid is anything but normal. I think what I also like about it is that whenever the parent does get curious or close to the truth, the kid gaslights them. I love when kids gaslight their parents. But the mom being like, I had this horrible dream, then Harmony being like, that's a really scary dream, mom. I like that. Okay, overall thoughts?
Overall, I thought this was sweet. I'm hoping for season 2. I want to see more of Zola. I think her relationship with Harmony was very great. Homosexual.
No!
Come on.
It doesn't always have to be.
Well, I always want it to be.
Okay, and that's okay.
But I really love the relationship, and I also think the mom is a great character as well. And I hope we get to see more of this show.
Yeah, this was a fun, cute little series. I actually did like how short they were. There's enough substance here to make longer form episodes, but I also think everyone involved did a great job condensing these storylines down in a way that feels efficient and not rushed. And I think its short runtime is also what allowed such solid animation. Now, we have been left on a cliffhanger, but it doesn't upset me much because I think I've answered all the questions I have. I guess the only one that hasn't been completely answered is why exactly they want her soul. And it was also mentioned her memories too. It probably has some sort of connection to her dad, because obviously, you know, her dad is the reason she is the way she is. But I guess like that's the only question I really have.
Anyways, y'all, that's our thoughts on House of the Outlands. We have social medias in the description. We also have a gaming channel. Check that out. And that's everything. Don't let your brains become soup.
It's House on the Outlands, idiot.
What did I say?
House of the Outlands, dummy.
Well, we can just pretend like I didn't say that.
Big dummy dum-dum.
Okay, it's time to stop.